And the river went out of Eden, became into 4 heads. First is named Pison, which compassed the whole land of Havilah. The name of the second river is Gihon, encompasseth the land of Ethiopia. The name of the third is Hiddekel, which goeth towards the east of Assyria. The fourth river is Euphrates. Adam and Eve had Cain and Abel. Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord, and Abel also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof. Cain talked with Abel in the field, and slew him. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Cain said unto the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain. He conceived Enoch, and built a city he named after his son. Unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begot Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Methusael, and Methusael begot Lamech, and Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of one was Adah, and the name of the other was Zillah. Adah bore Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother was named Jabal. He was the father of all such as handle the harp and organ. And Zillah, she also bare Tubal-Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech, hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man unto my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, truly Lamech 70 and 7-fold. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth, for God, she said, hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, who Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him, male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam, in the day when they were created. And Adam lived 130 years, and begot a son in his own likeness after his image, and called his name Seth. And the days of Adam after he had begot Seth were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years, and begot Enos. And Seth lived after he begot Enos 807 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all of the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. And Enos lived 90 years, and begot Canaan. And Enos lived after he begot Canaan 815 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived 70 years, and begot Mahalaleel. And Canaan lived after he begot Mahalaleel 804 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalaleel lived 65 years, and begot Jared. And all the days of Mahalaleel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and begot Enoch. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begot Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and begot Lamech. And Methuselah lived after he begot Lamech 782 years, and begot sons and daughters. All the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. And Lamech lived 182 years and begot a son. And he called his name Noah, saying, This the same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord hath cursed. And Lamech lived after he begot Noah 595 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Lamech were 707 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And it came to pass, when man began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of thought of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just a man, and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with God, and Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, The end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee I will establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing on earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come into thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be food for thee and for them. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he, for yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives, into the ark because of the waters of the flood. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated, and the ark rested in the 7th month on the 7th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, and the face of the ground was dry. And Noah builded an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings unto the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's snake. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God made he man. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, and that the bow shall be seen in the cloud, And I shall remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah. And of them was the whole earth overspread, and Noah began to be a husbandman. And he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken. And he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his 2 brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment, and laid it upon their shoulders, and went backwards, and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were not backwards, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and knew that his younger son has done to him. And he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall be unto his brethren. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be a servant. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshesh, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tershish, and Kittim, and Dodamanen. By these were the isles of Gentiles, divided by their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Phut, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Seba, and Hivilah, and Sabta, and Ramah, and Sabteca. And Cush begat Nimrod, and he began to be a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, and the land of Shinar. Out of that land went forth Asher, and builded Nineveh, and the city Rehoboth, and Calah, and Resen between Nineveh and Calah. The same is a great city, and Mizraim begat Ludim, and Anamim, and Lebahim, and Naphtuhim, and Pathrasim, and Casluhim, out of who came Philistim, and Caphtorim. And Canaan begot Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite. And afterward were the families of Canaanites spread abroad, and the border of Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, and unto Gaza, as thou goest into Sodom, and Gomorrah, and Adamah, and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. These are the sons of Ham after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, and the brother of Japheth the elder, even to him were children born. The children of Shem, Elam, Ashur, and Aphaxad, and Lud, and Aram, and the children of Aram, Uz, and Hol, and Gether, and Mash. The Aphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begot Eber, and unto Eber were born 2 sons. The name of one was Pelagi, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begot Almodad, and Sheleph, and Hazarmaveth, and Jerah, and Hadoram, and Uzal, and Diklah, and Obal, and Abimael, and Sheba, and Ophir, and Hivilah, and Jobab. All these were the sons of Joktan, and their dwelling was from Mesha. And thou goest into Sephor, a mountain of the east. These are the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, in their